Hey everyone, my name is Shashank and I welcome back you to my YouTube channel Code Discoveries. Today in this video, we are going to be talking about integrating Podio with a tool called Bland.ai, which allows you to make calls automatically without needing anyone to actually make those calls. So in this video, we will be talking about a few of the points about that platform, like what is Bland.ai, why we should use Bland.ai. Then I will also show you my Podio configuration in order to manage that platform, and then how you can modify the settings, and then how it actually works in Podio. And then at the end, we will also see a demo live version that how this AI tool is making the calls and then getting the summary saved in your Podio system without any manual effort. So it will really save your time, but please watch until the end. So first thing is we want to discuss that what is Bland.ai. If you see my screen, this is Bland.ai platform, and what it does is it is an AI platform which is able to make calls to the numbers you will be providing to the system. And with that, it has so many settings which you can manage, that what is the voice you want to use, what is the scenario of the call, and then you can also add some webhook settings so that after the end of each call it will get you the summary, and that all can be saved in your CRMs like Podio. Then the next question comes is why we should be using Bland.ai. We know that making calls and making calls to your clients is really a time-consuming process, and you always need someone who would be dialing out these numbers, and they would be calling hundreds of people daily. And then we know that most of the calls will be with negative responses, and as a caller you get tired by making these calls again and again and try to negotiate the deal, asking about their motivation. So it is really a very time-consuming task and very complex task for a caller. So that's where this AI tool can really help you a lot, and that can easily automate and fasten your process. So that's why we should be using AI instead of manual effort in order to make these super heavy tasks. About this platform, this is the home page of Bland.ai. So what you can do is you can buy the numbers from this platform. So whenever your system is making calls, it will always be going through that particular dedicated number. So for that, you can simply click on this buy phone number and then look for the area code, and then based on that area code you can buy a dedicated number. Then if you have a CSV or a JSON file, then you can simply click here and upload that JSON file into the system, or you can copy and paste it into here, and then you can write the prompt and then just click on the send batch, and it will start dialing all the numbers you have in that sheet. But today we will just be focusing on this option, which is send phone calls, which is and this particular option we will also be integrating with Podio, and I will show you that how it works in there. Before I make this call, I would like to show you my configuration for Bland.ai inside my Podio system. So this is one of the settings app which I have in my Podio workspace, in which I have created a section for Bland.ai. So here you see that I have the section where I am saving the API key, so that it is easily manageable. Whenever I want to change the API key, I can simply go into this settings app and make the changes here. Then few more options like what model I want to use for this Bland.ai API call, what voice I want to use for all these calls. This is the webhook which I have here added, and which is used to get all the summaries of the call. So this is where whenever the call is being completed, it is Bland.ai is pushing that summary in my this webhook settings. If I have bought any Bland phone number from that platform, then I would add that phone number right here. But because right now I have not bought any number, that's why it is blank here. and every time I dial out any number, it will always be from a different number because I do not have any dedicated number yet. And at the end we have the Bland common prompt, and this is the actual set of instructions for Bland.ai in order to make those calls. So it would go through like, your name is, this token will be replaced with whatever VA name you want to give to this Bland.ai platform, and you are from, this token will be replaced with your organization name. And then here we have some more commands that what you should be doing, what you should be asking on the call, and what is your ultimate goal behind making this call. So all those instructions, exactly like ChatGPT, you would have to write those instructions right here. Now I want to take you back to this Bland.ai platform, and like I said, this is the feature we are focusing on at the moment. So once I click this option right here, it will show you the API call right here. So this is the API code which you can use in your CRMs and the platforms, and that's what we would be also using here. So in the header you would be passing the authorization API code, then the content type will be application JSON, and then on the left side, this is where you have to provide the details for the call. So here I can write out the number I'm dialing in, then I can write the prompt here. If I have some custom instructions, I can write that here. Or for this demo purpose, we can use any existing templates by clicking these options. So let's say telehealth. So once you click that, it will give you a demo instructions like this, which you can manage just to test it out how it works. And then you have the language of the call. If you want to make a Spanish call, Greek, German, Hindi, Korean, so all these languages are here. You just have to select that what is your language of the call, and you are good to go. It is really an amazing tool I have found. Then the next field is voice. I want to show you how it sounds like. So once you select there, let's say I want to use Alexa's voice. So I can click play.
Hey, this is Blandy. How can I help today?
All right, let's talk about Josh.
Hey, this is Blandy. How can I help today?
Net.
Hey, this is Blandy. How can I help today?
All right, so likewise you can hear all these recordings, and whichever you feel is the suitable one for you, you can select that one. For my case, I'm gonna select Alexa. Then we have few more settings which you can leave it as they are. There is one more field which I want to show you, is this webhook URL. So this webhook URL is useful because whenever this Bland.ai will be making the calls, at the end of the call, it would get you the summary. And once you provide this webhook right here, this is where all those summaries will be forwarded. And because we are using Podio, so I will use my own webhook created there, and that's where all the summaries will be pushing over. And then from that webhook, I am adding the summary in my respective Podio lead. So I have already added all this API in my Podio platform, and now I think it's time to show you the demo how it actually works. So this is my agent database app, and the way I have this Bland.ai integrated here is I have this drip sequence added as the feature here, and I think you already know what drip sequence is. It sends you the series of text messages, emails, and voicemails. So that's where I have added this calling feature. So along with text messages, emails, and voicemails, now the system is also able to make calls to the agent's mobile number. So this is the drip sequence which I want to use in this example. And just to show you that what I have in this sequence is here. So as the action 1, I am sending a text message whenever I am starting this sequence. And as action 2, I am making the call through this Bland.ai platform. And the prompt or the idea behind making this call is stored right here, blend.ai command prompt. So this is the actual scenario of the call, that your name is this and you're from this organization and your job is to ask whether the person is motivated selling their property or not. You can always modify this prompt based on your need. So now let me go back to my agent database. I have already selected the sequence and I'm clicking the start button. Now system has shown me that this sequence will start from 10th of September. I'll set it for today so that I can show you that live demo now. And just for internal purpose, I want to select one. You don't have to confused with it because this is for my internal purpose. So just be focusing on this one. Here we just have selected the sequence and we have started one. And because all the drip sequence runs on the current date, so that's what is gonna be happening. We have the next action date as today, which means today this sequence is going to be running, and our second action will be executed, which is the call, and that's why I have selected as one here. Call sent. Alright, I'm getting that call, and let me accept it and put it on speaker so that you can hear that. Hey, hello?
Shashank, Justin here from Infinity Invest. I was wondering if you have any investment properties currently listed that we could take a look at. If so, please send the details over to acquisitions@asherizacargroup.com. We're always on the hunt for hidden gems that need some TLC or a price to move quickly. Let me know what you've got.
Yeah, that's really sound interesting. I do have one property which I want to sell maybe after 2 to 3 months. Would you be buying that?
2 to 3 months works for us. We're not in a huge rush. What kind of property is it and what's the current condition? Is it something that needs renovation or is it move-in ready? Send the details to acquisitions@asherizacargroup.com and we can take a closer look.
Yeah, I think the property is good. You don't have to make any updates in that. It is ready to live in property, and I'm looking for a 50,000 price for that. Would you offer that one?
We'd definitely consider it, Shashank. But we'd like to take a closer look at the property details first. Can you please send the full listing to acquisitions@asherizacargroup.com and we'll be in touch soon?
Yeah, sure. That sounds good to me. I'll write you an email with all the details I have, and I would really appreciate if we can make this deal.
Sounds like a plan, Shashank. We'll keep an eye out for your email and review the details. We'll be in touch soon. Appreciate your time today, and I look forward to hearing from you via email. Have a great day. Bye.
Alright, bye. Thanks. So the call has just been ended, and we should be getting the summary of that call right in this main Podio item. So here is the concise and insightful summary of the call. The call is an inquiry about selling an investment property. The user, alright, so this is the person named Shashank, has a property he's willing to sell in 2-3 months, and he's looking for a price of $50,000. The property is in good condition and move-in ready. Justin, which is the VA name in my system, Infinity Invest, expressed interest in the property and requested more details to be sent in their acquisitions email ID. They will review the details and will be touched soon to discuss the potential deal. So yes, this was all what we talked on that call, and this summary has been given by Bland platform. So here you see that it is all automated. There is no one actually making these calls, and all the summaries of that call are automatically being added to those respective leads without any manual effort. So you can see that how much time it has saved just by automating this whole process. So it is super cool. I really like this platform a lot. In my system, I have added this auto call feature in my drip sequence, but yes, it is all automated and completely up to us that where we want to add this one. So I can either have this functionality based on a button click. Let's say I might have a button here to as make calls, and that's what I can click right away. And based on the instructions which I would be adding in the system will make the call right away. Or we can have a text field somewhere here. That's where I can write the summary of that call, and just by clicking that make call button, it will make that call. So it's all that easy, right? So the configurations which I showed you earlier about this Bland platform can be all managed from here. So here we have the models. By default it is selected as base, but if you want to use some additional settings which you can modify while making these calls, you can switch it to enhanced or turbo. So by switching these options, you're able to use more fields or these tokens to optimize your calls. But by default it is base and it works pretty well. Then the another token is voice. So the call which we have used for that last call was net, but yes, you can change the voice from here: Mason, Ryan, Andriana, Tina, Matt. So all these voices can be heard here, and then based on that you can make a selection. We also have an option to get it integrated with our Twilio platform. So Twilio has the integration with Bland.ai. So if you're using Twilio and if you already have a number bought in Twilio, that particular number you can integrate with Bland.ai, so that for the text messages you are already using Twilio, which is able to send text messages and getting the replies. But that same number, once integrated with Bland.ai, can also be used for automating those calls. Like I said, you can integrate your Bland.ai platform with Twilio so that automatic calls can be done through these two platforms. And then after that, I think it is pretty much it. If you want to buy a dedicated Bland phone number, you can do so just from here. So buy a dedicated number from Bland.ai. That number can be used for making calls, or if you want to use your Twilio numbers, for that also you can integrate your Twilio account. I think it is inside this infrastructure, that's where you can integrate your Twilio account with this platform, and once integrated you can use your existing Twilio numbers for making those calls. So this was pretty much it about this platform, Bland.ai. This is really nice, really helpful. It really saves a lot of time and can really help you automating your especially calling side of your business, and it will really save a lot of your time. So if you're really interested buying this pack, or if you're really interested getting this integration installed in your Podio systems, please feel free to reach me out and we can discuss about what all automations, how the process will work in your system, and I'll definitely help you out integrating this tool. Thank you for watching this video, and I would really be happy if you subscribe to my channel, and I am really looking forward to see you in my next video. Thank you so much.